Mic check 1 2 3. We're going live in 3 2 1. Good evening, people. It's a wonderful and yes, Bangladesh is playing with Australia for the final match, and I think everyone is enjoying that. But those who are watching this language club, thanks and welcome to my session. Today we're having conversation about our personal belongings, the things we carry when we go outside for travel purpose or work, different kind of things. So, without wasting time, let's jump into the topic. Let me invite our two participants, Mr. Johirul Islam and Shurbi Aktashima. Let's begin.
Thank you, sir. Hi, Mr. Juru, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How is
Hello.
sir?
Alhamdulillah, I am fine. And
How was
then
your day, sir?
today our topic is personal belonging. What are your personal belongings?
Actually, I have lots of things. When I go, actually depend on where I'm going. Like when I go out for traveling, that time I carry something. When I go at my daughter's school, and then I carry something. So
Good
it
evening,
depends
people.
to my way actually.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you want to know, then you have to ask about what place. So you can ask me.
Yes, ma'am. What personal belonging to take with you when you visit a relative house or a picnic spot?
Okay. So first of all, I have to take my phone because it's an emergency. Then I need to take my charger, and I have to keep my earphone and my purse, and I and personal belongings, and I am very hesitant with use anybody's like hairbrush or something else. So
Yes.
I always try to keep my own instruments like makeup instruments or lipstick or eyeliner, whatever I use actually. So that's it. I'm a
Yes,
simple.
ma'am.
Yeah.
We know, as we know, when a girl or woman visit somewhere, they are carry a lot of things with them.
Yeah, now you have to understand I'm a mother also, so I have a child. When I go outside, I have to take something for her. So that actually, if we talk about only personal belonger, then I think just my makeup ingredients and my phone, my charger, my debit card. That's all. No need. And nowadays I have to take a mask and sanitizer. That's it. So how about you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. When I go to the relative house or a picnic spot, I take firstly I take with my mobile phone, headphone or charger, and toothbrush, brush or my hand wash, and carry some new clothes that I don't use usually use all of time, and especially I take my bank card. It's important
Yes, sir.
for any time.
So what is your important thing you can forget to take whenever you go outside?
Yes, actually, when I am go outside, I regularly I take my important things. It's not expense for me in when I am go to picnic spot or relative house.
Actually, I asked you,
And
sir.
nowadays,
I actually, sir, I ask you, what is the important thing you can't forget to take with you?
Yes, yes. This is actually mobile phone. Mobile phone. It's fast and bank card and toothbrush. Actually,
So
it's important. And
you can go outside without your wallet.
yes, yes, yes. It's important. I forgot it. Wallet is first important. When I go to outside, I take my wallet firstly.
I
Yes,
think when we go outside, first
yes.
importance is the
Firstly,
wallet.
yes, yes, ma'am. I forgot it actually.
Okay,
Mm.
sometime
And
ever happen something like that you forget to take your wallet or mobile phone, and when you check that time actually you are in the on the way, or you go your destination. So ever
yes.
happen something like that?
Uh, Actually, nowadays I go to my office. Sometime I forgot my wallet. Sometime I forgot my wallet. Then I some money take from my friends or office colleague. It's
Yeah,
that's
also,
this
yeah,
matter is actually
now
solved.
just forget to tell. So I think you forget to keep also. So
Yes,
that time, how could you manage actually? Already you said you just take money from your friend. So
yes,
uh,
ma'am.
that's a very embracing thing, right, sir.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Nowadays I go to office, take with my living room and office drawer keys, office ID card, face mask, and mobile phone, wallet. If it's a rainy day, I go to office with umbrella, and this is my daily routine for go to office.
Okay, I don't
Uh,
go outside just,
yes, ma'am.
for every day. I just go outside for any occasion, like if any need to go in my baby's school, or I if I need to take restaurant foods, then, and if I need to go my relative's house, then I go out actually. So if I plan, then I just managed everything. I just starting packaging, so what I need actually. Sometimes I forget to take my toothbrush and yeah, lipsticks also, and I love lipstick a lot, so I can't go outside without lipstick, so it's my uh, favorite one.
Yes,
Sometimes
ma'am.
I just go without my wallet, and without then when I check it, that time actually I was on the I saw I am on the way, or I'm in a rickshaw. So that time come back again home and take my
Yes,
wallet
ma'am.
and go again.
Go
So it is
ahead. Yes, ma'am.
and
Uh,
so
I
yes,
have a question.
or share your
Yes,
share
ma'am. I have
your
a question, ma'am.
yes, sir.
How do you think money is a personal belonging?
Obviously, I think sometime when my child go outside from with me, she don't need, but I have to need. I have to take, because money is, obviously, we can't go anywhere without money. So yeah, I think so. So sir,
My question is, do you think money is money a personal belonging? Money,
actually,
money
in
for
my
everyone.
opinion,
Yes.
money needed for everyone, and everyone personal belonger, I think. So yeah, money is a personal belonger for everyone, I think, not only for
Yes.
me, for everyone. So it
In
was
my
so sir, thank you. I think you get your answer for me. So thanks for today, so no more today, sir, and take care of you and pray for me,
okay,
sir.
ma'am. No more to
Thank
the.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Have a nice good time, sir. Yes. Salam alaikum.
Well, thank you for such a nice conversation, and I think the other participants must have noticed that what was the topic today and how to talk about personal belongings. This was an ideal example, and I'd like to ask Mr. Johari, did it ever happen that you said that sometimes you go outside without a wallet? Did it ever happen that you were traveling in an auto or some kind of rickshaw, and then you when you reach the place, then you check that you didn't bring your wallet? And you don't have any money
Yes,
with you. So did it happen any time or
yes,
any?
sir. 2 years ago, minimum 2 years ago, I go to goes to a picnic spot, and that time I feel no money in my pocket. Uh, so that time I call my friend, and then he given to me some money, so Bikash.
Okay, that's quite
So
wonderful. But
that time it's all bit to picnic the spot, and then
yes,
this spot is very Jacqueline, sir.
okay. So I think mobile banking is quite necessary in this point. So for the
Yes, sir.
next conversation, I'd like to invite Mr. James Russell and Shati Akhtar ma'am. So are you both there? You have to turn on your microphone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's begin the conversation.
Okay, good evening, Shati ma'am. How's your day?
Good evening, sir. Day was good. What about you?
Uh, my day was also quite good. And though on a holiday I am in home, but I was doing some office works. Okay, and no worries, ma'am. How's your weather's condition right now?
Um, the sky is gloomy, but temperature is high. And what about your area?
Now it's drizzling. I enjoyed the lot.
That's great. So, sir, do you think that our personal belonging, we should, whenever we go outside or anywhere, that time we should take with them, with us?
Yeah, ma'am, obviously, and it's depend on your situation. Suppose you are going to school, you have to take with you school bag, books, school dress, and some money, and all the necessary things that was totally related with your school. And it's suppose you are going to you are interested to visit Cox's. I mean, you are interested traveling in something place. In that time, your demand is totally different. So it's totally depend on your situation.
Yes, sir. Sir,
And ma'am,
yes.
okay, ma'am, and who is actually, I would like to ask you that. Suppose you are interested to joining any family program with your
Yes.
in your relative's house. In that time, who is belongings are most important to you?
Um, First of all, my mobile phone with charger and headphone, and uh, it's same for every girl makeup box.
It's a common thing for every girls.
Yes. And what about you, sir?
Ma'am, mobile phone, headphone charger, it's a common thing for your all travels. If you are visited a relative's house or going any historical place in that time, it's a common thing. But suppose you are visiting, suppose you are interested to visit any school or college picnic. It would be, so far as I remember, when I was in class 10, our
Yes.
school arranged annual picnic for last batch of the school. So in last night we took more and more preparation for our picnic. Suppose one of my friend he took more than 2 or 3 days, and he also took a Punjabi, and some also carrying a camera. It's a film camera. carried a film camera, and someone also carried Walkman. I mean, it's one kind of MP3 player.
Yes.
So it's was really amazing. We spent amazing time, and their demand was really amazing. But nowadays, every day in our daily life, suppose you are you are out, you are going out for a different purpose, but your necessary things are almost same.
Yes, sir. Mobile phone, charger, headphone, same.
And
Necessary.
your some necessary
And
bags.
I think wallet with.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, can you explain me a difference between your childhood outing demand and nowadays outing demand?
I Yeah, actually, sir, in my childhood, I think we just took with us water bottle and some tiffin and some money, and not for anything, I think, and school bag.
Ma'am, you just recalls if we recalls our school life, we just take only 2 taka for tiffin. But nowadays, you could
Yeah.
not realize that your demand was too much high.
Sir,
So,
I got 5 taka in my childhood.
but nowadays you use you nowadays it's no one could believe that. I think so.
Yes, sir. You are right, sir. Do you like to share your personal belongings with others?
Actually, something are really my personal gazette. I'm not interested to share with anyone. But
Yes.
sometimes actually we could not do anything because suppose your close friend or close relative just told me, Russell, can you give me your bike for a few minutes? Actually, in that time, I have nothing to do. So it's depend on situation, ma'am. Okay, Shati ma'am, thank you. Prottoy sir already raised his hand, so we have to finish our
Okay. Thank you,
conversation.
sir. No more today.
And nice to meet you again. Inshallah, hopefully next time I will joining with you another different conversation. And have a
Okay.
nice
Thank
time,
you,
ma'am.
sir. Have a nice time.
Stay safe.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Russell and Shati Akhtar ma'am. And I'd like to just correct one thing for Mr. Russell. You say that we have to finished. Actually, finished হবে না, we have to finish. আমাদের করতে হবে। যেহেতু হচ্ছে এটা একটা ফিউচার টাইপের কাজ, সেক্ষেত্রে ফিনিশটা হচ্ছে প্রেজেন্ট ফর্মে থাকবে। ঠিক আছে? And everything was good. Apart from that, you took us
Yes, sir.
a ride to the memory lane in our childhood, and you discussed about what was our personal belongings when we were in that age. Okay, so let's see for the next conversation. I'd like to invite Mr. Rejaul Karim and Mr. Mahmoud Hassan.
Hello, sir. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm totally good. And what about you?
I'm also fine, sir. Sir, what was your day, sir?
Yeah, it's totally fine. Today, in our location, on the in 2 o'clock, it was rainy. Rain. It was cats and dogs. Rain, cats and dogs, and in this time, it's totally clean. And what's about your location?
Yes, sir. Our areas is same, sir. Sir, today's conversation topic is personal belong. Sir, what kind of things you take when you go outside, sir?
Okay, it's great. Actually, it totally depends where I'm going and how long I spend there. If I
Yes,
get
sir.
going to my relative's house and I spend one day, then I will take carry to something, and well, if I spend more times 2, 3, or 5 days, then I will carrying lots of necessary things. Actually, it's totally matching for others, because we are carrying to our mobile phone, charger, headphone, and some clothes, and toothbrush, also, and that's all. Actually, um, no other things to carrying this when we are going to our relatives house. Yeah, that's all.
Yes, sir. I
So
agree
can
with you, sir.
I? Yeah. Yeah. So can I ask you for the same question?
Yes, sir. It's demanded. It's various demanded different time actually. When I go every morning my gym. This time I take my wallet, mobile phone, hand grips, and one towel and a water bottle and ID card actually. But when I go when I go visit tourist place, this time I took phone, charger, and some clothes, and my wallet, and don't I did not forget my credit card actually, because it's important things, because when I went 2 or 3 days. This time I need a lot of money. That's why took my I first took my credit card or a debit card, sir. And obviously I take my toothbrush and toothpaste, because it's so important things in our life actually, because I
Yeah.
passed my night outside actually. Uh, and sir, what kind of thing most important in your life actually, when you went go outside, sir?
Yeah, basically, mobile phone is the most popular, important things in our daily life, because we are dependent on it. Yeah, the mobile phone is very important for, I think, everyone. And what can I say actually? Uh,
Sir, why you think mobile phone is important animal or important things actually, sir? Not animal. Sorry.
uh, okay, I got it. Actually, mobile phone is important, because if I go outside on a trip, or somewhere, then we can contact our family members, because they are worried about everyone. So it's a very essential for everyone's lives.
Yes, sir. I agree with you. But I think you forget nowadays mobile phone help us track location. Actually, if if we forget my place, and this time it's help us actually, because nowadays we live network. We live in network actually, and digital device actually. Okay, sir. It was a nice conversation, and I think it was so informative conversation, sir. Thank you. Have a nice time, sir.
Yeah, next time we will try our best. And yeah, thank you so much to give me some times. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rana and Mr. Mahmoud Hassan, for such a good conversation. Actually, in the later part of the starting was good. In the later part of the conversation, you just veered away from the topic and you focused on only one thing, which is mobile phone. So, whenever you get stuck or you get finished of words, you should finish the conversation with a high note. Okay. যখন মনে হবে যে না আর টপিক নিয়ে কিছু আসছে না তখন সেই ক্ষেত্রে আমি একটু গুছিয়ে শেষ করে যেতে দিতে পারি. It would be good. Okay. I really like the starting, the part where you go for travel and use the personal belongings and everything. Okay, so let's see পরের কনভারসেশনের জন্য who I can call. Mr. Rajiv. Mr. Rajiv, you are up next, and Mr. Imranur Shojib, are you up for the conversation? Okay, let's begin.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm so sir. What about you, sir?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing fine. And what about you? And I know you are living in Alof, so I think you feel so much boring, maybe.
Yeah, sir. That's why I'm so. Because yeah, sometimes I can read or I can write something, but most of the time I'm feeling so boring because it's not. And nowadays I can realize that we men shouldn't live alone. Because if you live alone, you
sometimes situation
so many
you have to maintain the situation because you don't have anything to do. You don't have other options, so you may carry. Okay, no matter. Let's jump in the topic. Or today's topic maybe personal belongings. Am I right?
Yeah, sir. Personal belonging. So, sir, what kind of personal belonging? What kind of accessories you need if you go for any? If you go traveling a new place like 1 week or 10 days.
Actually, if I want to go in anywhere for 10 days or 1 week, I need to some very personal things. It's very important, some kind of sorts of things such as my backpack bag, and there have some clothes, some special food which I like. It's maybe dry food, and I would like to take my mobile phone and my laptop and my charger, and there are varieties kind of things actually. Yeah, I need to go whenever I go anywhere. So what do you think most important? Do you know about in your life what is the most important personal things which you are so much like to just you use?
Well, sir, this is the modern era, so we are used to use in mobile phone because without mobile phone it's not possible passing 1 hour. So for my side, I think mobile phone is the most valuable belongings.
Without mobile phone, everyone know mobile phone is right now is the most important
and
part.
yes, sir.
When we woke up from the bed, when we go to the bed, and everywhere we just take our mobile phone. And right now, also we are using mobile phone, and we are doing our class. So, without mobile phone, what is the most important things in your or valuable things you think in your personal life?
I think outside mobile phone, it's so much important is carry my watch because I don't need enough. I don't need take my wallet because I didn't take so many money in my wallet. I always try to use Bkash because it's quite safe because in our Dhaka city there are so many thieves are surrounding with us.
Yes.
So
but nowadays theft are so much very actually snatcher nowadays increasing rapidly because they just have target to mobile phone and they just snatch the mobile phone and they stuck you in the any kind of
a knife or any kind of things to just struck you, and they told just give me all the things, especially for the Bikash or Rocket or
Okay.
Nogods password. They wanted to password. Do you have idea about
Yeah,
this?
it's cyber crime, we can say. It's a cyber crime. Okay, sir. Let's take
Not
a
a
different
cyber
view
crime.
in
It's
this point
technically
because
crime, because
every
cyber crime is happened in the online. It's happened from your physically, so that so difficult nowadays.
well, sir. Let's take a different view in our topics. Like everyone, I think discuss about this kind of thing. I want to know from you that what kind of accessory you carry when you are when you are child, and like your father or mother told you that after one day you will go your maternal aunt house. So that time, what kind of accessories you carry?
Okay, first, thanks for a very well question. Actually, in my childhood life, maximum time I used to use in my bat ball. It's my personal belonging things, and I always like
Wow.
to use a bat ball. And I am very fond of. I was very fond of cricket, and whenever I went anywhere, just I took my bat ball with me. So when I went my paternal uncle's house, I just took it, and all my cousins also waiting for me for these accessories. Thanks for such a
Yes, what
uh,
about that?
nice.
Actually, sir, I also carry this kind of thing because I never carry. I never worried about my cloth on another accessory. I about just worried about my playing element like
Playing
cricket ball and
accessories.
ball. It's compulsory for me when I was a child and when my mother or father told me that you will be go your maternal aunt home.
Oh, okay, Mr. Rajiv
Because
sir. Already Mr. Professor raised up his hand, so maybe we don't have enough time in our hand. So after again, I'll meet with you another topics. Thanks for today. Bye bye. Take care.
okay, sir, take care.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Mr. Rajiv and Mr. Imranul Shajib, for sharing your thoughts about carrying personal belongings. And when I raised my hand, you were veering out of the topic into cybercrime. So you have to remember that now you can speak fluently. You are correcting your grammatical mistakes. So now you have to talk and stay on the topic. That's very important for you now. Okay, so keep in mind, and hopefully I will enjoy more your next conversation. Anyway, so Mr. Shahjalal is there. Mr. Shahjalal and Parveen Akhtar ma'am, you two are up next.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Let's begin the conversation. Mr. Shahjalal and Parveen Akhtar ma'am.
Sorry to say, sir, I forgot the topics, and because of I joined the middle of the position, so
Well, it's
in
all
this
about
lab,
personal belongings, the things you carry when you go outside. Like you carry your watch, wallet, money bag, and whenever you go for traveling, you carry bags, and in the bags you take your essential things. So this is all about this conversation topic. Okay, let's hear it from you.
Hi,
Sir, Shahjalal, sir.
Mr.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Assalam. How are you?
And Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah, I'm well. And what about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm also fine.
Okay, today our topic's name is personal belonging item. When you go to travel your visiting places or travel your relative house, and we love, and also not only you also, but also I love the traveling. And do you love traveling?
Yes, sir. I love traveling. But generally, when I go to somewhere for few hours, I must take my purse, means a ladies bag.
Yes.
I don't like big ladies bag. I like
Yes.
middle size ladies bag. So there are always some things I kept there.
Yes.
It must be my national ID card, a pen, a writing pad, and nowadays a mini hand sanitizer, some
Yes.
tissues, also mask, and obviously money.
Also, I do the same thing. And what did you tell right now? And right now is current pandemic situation, so must we have to take and also carry hand sanitizers. It's really important. Also marks, extra marks for wearing. And when you go, you don't know it's available there or not. And also I want to add something. And when I travel and go to the relative house, what I bring and what I took from personally, especially I first of all, we are living a modern year. Definitely, I took the my visa card, and it's easy to withdraw some money by Bkas or 18 booth. That is why I took this, and after that, my mobile phone and a charger, my wallet, and money. It's our accessories item as well as our cloth, as well as my cloth. And what did you bring? And what did you think that is necessary item for? If you don't bring, you will face the problem where you go, where you will.
Mm, Actually, mobile phone is our most important belongings item. So when I mm, go anywhere, uh, sometimes I forgot my mobile. So I am very,
Yes.
very feeling very danger.
Understood. And it was happened anytime you did not bring your mobile phone or your charger, and it was happened in your life anytime.
Yes, sometimes when I went to school, I hardly I forgot my mobile phone. But it was not very difficult for me because my house, my school is near to my house, so I collect my phone few minutes.
Understood. If you
Sir,
talk about me, yes, you can ask, no problem.
what things are taken with you when you go to for a long time? I mean, 2 or 3 days.
Sure, it's a really important questions. And right now I started photography and videography, and already I opened my page and group, and so, and definitely I bring first of all a mobile phone and charger and tripod, and it's a my needed product. And without those type of product, I cannot image my life right now, because I love photography. And whenever I go and I took some photo, and I love editing, and after that I upload, not only me but also another mm, different kind another people like this. And alternatively I bring some extra cloth, you know that, and when where you are going, and sometimes it would be happened the rainy, and you can and you have to change, and after rain your cloth, and you, that is why bring some my. And also I love reading book, and so I took some book with my with me. And I wanted to know from you, where when you were a child, and what did you bring, and if you had shared your those type of things with your cousins or your friends, what did you took for your belonging item?
No, actually, this topic uh, is new for discussing for me. But you asked me my childhood belongings item, so I can say that when I was child, I took water bottles must be, tissue must be, and that's it.
Understood. And also, as a boy, it's totally different for me. And when I were a child, did not focus my cloth, but I took my toy item like a toy gun and what's a car and some cricket ball and football. And also, I love badminton. And so, and when I go to when I travel my relative house in winter seasons, definitely I bring my racket for playing these badmintons. And it was a really nice conversations, and I think I talked with you as the today's first show, and it was nice conversation. And I will talk to you later. Another topics, no more today.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for such a nice conversation. And I'd like to say, Parveen Akhtar ma'am, you were actually sounding comfortable. That's very great. You have started recently and you are getting used to the conversations and you're getting more and more comfortable speaking English. That's quite great because it's all about getting comfortable. আমরা আসলে ইংরেজিতে অভ্যস্ত না, এই হচ্ছে বড় সমস্যা আমাদের, এবং আপনি এটাতে অভ্যস্ত হয়ে যাচ্ছেন, and that's quite good. দেন আপনার পরবর্তী টার্গেট থাকবে যে যে জায়গাগুলোতে কাজ করা দরকার, যেমন হচ্ছে কিছু ভোকাবুলারি কালেক্ট করা দরকার, তারপর হচ্ছে গ্রামাটিক্যাল মিস্টেক্সগুলো আস্তে আস্তে ক্লাসের সাথে সাথে এগুলোকে ঠিক করে যাওয়া, অ্যান্ড আই থিঙ্ক ইট উইল বি এ গ্রেট থিং. Advancement is on the way. Anyway, great news is Bangladesh is going through the Australian players pretty ruthlessly. They already taken down 7 wickets and they are way to win another victory. Australia is 54 for 7. That's quite a historical match going on. No wonder why there is no viewers in this. Okay, so I can see Mr. Abdul Qayyum. I'm hearing nothing from you for a long time. So are you there? Please turn on your microphone.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So how was your day, Mr. Abdul Qayyum?
Yeah, so hard working day for myself actually. It was a great deal of work in my office for this kind of thing. It was very terrible. I needed to spend my time for hard working. So I think that really mandatory for us to spend. But I learned many things for after doing or after having this kind of hard work.
Okay, that's pretty good. So I would like to ask you, I have a question for you, which is when you go for office every morning, so what do you carry with you usually?
Actually, generally, I need to carry some belongings like mobile phone, keys, also like money bag, watch. That's actually the general thing for my life to carry, or usual thing for myself I need to carry. While I'm going to my office or during travel from to my office.
Okay, that's pretty good. So in a normal day, when I go outside, I try to carry especially my office keys, my wallet, my mobile phones, and of course in these days an umbrella. And usually I carry my bag, and with it some important and essential digital equipment such as the things I work with, some books and everything. So what do you carry when you go for a little bit of traveling, when you go for a tour? What do you take with you, so to say 3 or 4 days?
Okay. 2 days ago, actually, I went to visit a grandfather. That was a really charming moment for myself because I went to visit my friend. indeed it was really memorable time for myself. At this moment, I just um, took some belongings like my camera, mobile phone. But the camera was really special indeed because it was really a great moment for myself, and I could pick up a great deal of memorable picture with some natural view for this kind of thing. It was really memorable for myself. And also kind of thing, actually I pick up normally with me and carry with me like um, laptop because it's really essential thing for myself to keep or
Yes,
save all
as you are a tech person, you have to work, you have to carry your laptops with you. Generally, I don't. I keep my laptops in my home when I go for a tour. So other things, do you carry your, what do they say? Do you carry your laptops even in your vacation?
Yeah, so I really prefer to carry laptop with me in my vacation. Although it's really tough because of security, you know that. So
Yes,
if
yes,
you
definitely.
can't have enough security with me, so it's really tough to carry with me because it's really expensive thing. I think so as a student or like a learner. So at this moment, it's really tough to use it at any unsecret place. Also, I really love it, and I love to carry with myself. And yeah, so if I can pick up this kind of laptop with me, if I can carry, so I can handle all work from outlet. So it's uh, really profitable activity and gaining thing for myself to do or to notice any kind of thing from online for my office activity.
Yes, definitely. So I am actually noticing that you are not asking any questions to me, so it's not getting any proper conversation. You have to ask me questions so that it can be a proper conversation. I think you have noticed that I was actually collaborating with you with small talks, but you also have to ask me questions so that the conversation can continue. Okay.
Okay, so actually, okay, so I have some question. Okay, so how do you prefer to carry with yourself during travel or any transportation, any 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 um, tra- traveling period actually?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, so, would you like to carry yourself during traveling period?
Well, it depends for how long I'm traveling. Especially if I go for a travel 1 or 2 days, I don't carry much clothes. Just a few, two, three t-shirts, one short, one pant, and of course my phone charger, power bank, earphones, etc. And of course, if it's a sunny day, I carry cap and sunglass with me, and in the rainy day, sometimes I prefer carrying raincoat because it is easier to drive or ride a bike while wearing a raincoat.
Right. Okay. Is it significant for you? Do you think?
What is it that's significant to me? Can you
This
specify?
significant. Yeah, so you normally pick up this kind of belongings and put up in your bag normally during your traveling period.
Well, I think yes, it's really significant for me because if I don't carry the things because I have a habit of forgetting. Sometimes I forget things at home, and that's why when I leave from home, I check and double check before the night of my journey. Still, I sometimes leave some things like it's a common thing that I leave toothbrushes out of my itinerary, and that happens when I do this. So I have to buy those little things from local shops, and it's very frustrating when I left out some important things like mobile phone charger or earphones. This kind of thing frustrates me. So is this happens to you also? Like you forget important things when you travel? in your home?
Okay, so another of OS, I have another question. Like, do you prefer to carry with? Do you prefer to carry like headphones, Bluetooth headphones during traveling period?
Well,
Or
definitely, yes, I got your question. I have a pair of earbuds, and that's what I like to do because being wireless is a good thing. You don't have to unwind the coil of earphone, and it's really irritating when you try to pull out your earphone and it's what do they say, spiraled, and actually it's very messy. So I started using earbuds. It's been a year now, and I'm quite happy with what I have. But do you think do you use mobile phone, or do you think what is the most important piece of personal belonging is in your collection? What is the most important?
okay, so yeah, so do you think memory makes wonderful place or colorful place?
Sorry, can you repeat?
So do you think memory make more colorful or more charming to visit some colorful place?
Well, I think it is. It's really makes our memory colorful if you visit a charming place, and I think you didn't answer my question. That do you ever forget things at home when you are traveling, like your some personal belongings? It can be umbrella, it can be watch or mobile phone charger or earphone. So do you also forget taking your personal belongings with you?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes actually, I'm really forgettable person actually, and I in normal time I
Same here.
forgot many kind of things. Really, yeah, I'm really happy to this kind of actually. I need to recall myself again and again to collect or to remember about myself or about my belongings because so easily it's really happy to think for myself. So I think that so in many time I forgot my belongings and in different place and different time. So it's regular activity for myself.
Okay, that's really great. And that's all for today, I think. So thank you, Mr. Abdul Qayyum, for having this wonderful conversation. And there is a wonderful news I would like to share with all of you. Bangladesh have won the match, and it's they actually crushed Australia because they bowled out Australia for 62 in 13.4 overs. So that's a big achievement for Bangladesh team, and they done it so well that it's really impressive. The bowlers actually destroyed the opponents. So thank you, Mr. Abdul Qayyum. So I'm very happy on this news, and hopefully in the next time we'll talk about a different topic. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so that was all for today's session. Actually, things are going pretty well for us, and Bangladesh have won the fourth